Bryce Harper, a National League MVP at 23, is a free agent at 26, peddling his services in an industry thought's grown to nearly $11 billion in annual revenues. His combination of skills, age and marketing cachet make him an excellent fit for any major league franchise, particularly the Washington Nationals. Harper, who has 184 career home runs and a lifetime .900 OPS, rejected a 10-year, $300 million contract offer from the Nationals in September, and is a good bet to set a new standard for the most lucrative contract in North American sports history. It may take weeks for that process to play out. In the meantime, USA Today Sports will examine why every team could use Harper's services, some more than others, certainly some better equipped to procure them. A case for Harper and the Nationals extending their union. On the field, well, this part is relatively simple. Harper has played all 927 games of his career as a National, and there is certainly a fit for him in 2019, one that could make for a dynamic and highly productive outfield. After his Rookie of the Year runner-up campaign in 2018, Juan Soto's parked in left field for the next 6 seasons. Fellow rookie Victor Robles, at 21, a year older than Soto, produced an encouraging .288/, 348/, 525 line in 21 late-season games and, should he stay healthy and continue developing, would play an excellent center field flanked by Soto and Harper. Veteran Adam Eaton has played in just 118 games over 2 seasons in Washington, but he and defensive whiz Michael A. Taylor would give the Nationals an enviable 5-outfielder package, Harper and Soto the anchors. The Nationals' advantage in this Harper pursuit is they should field a good to excellent team in 2019 with or without him. Certainly, some reinforcements would be necessary, but rolling out a lineup with Eaton, Trea Turner, Anthony Rendon and Soto in the first 4 spots would make plenty of teams envious. Perhaps the bigger concern is the unseen effect of Harper's departure. Once Soto established himself as a lineup anchor by late May, he most often batted 5th, with Harper and Rendon ahead of him. While Harper suffered through a poor first half, batting just .214, he ultimately finished with an NL Best 130 walks and a .393 OB. Rendon was his typical self in the cleanup spot: 24 home runs, a .374 OB, a .923 OPS. Soto certainly earned every bit of his fantastic rookie season, his preternatural plate discipline producing a .406 OB, 22 home runs and a .923 OPS. It certainly didn't hurt, however, having 2 Silver Slugger talents ahead of him in the lineup. Deleting one of them could certainly impact the way pitchers attack Soto, and he'll already be facing the challenges inherent in sophomore seasons. Just ask Dodgers first baseman Cody Bellinger. The 2017 Rookie of the Year saw his OPS drop from .933 to .814, his homers from 39 to 25 in his first full tour of the NL. Maybe Soto will be just fine, but a case can be made that Harper makes players around him better. Off the field, a superstar and his former team headed into free agency often engage in the awkward tango of a middle school dance, each side retreating to opposite ends of the gym, exchanging quick glances and wondering what the other is thinking. The Harper Nationals star, down to the extent it exists, more resembles a high-stakes poker game. The principals, Harper, agent Scott Boras, Nationals GM Mike Rizzo, and the Lerner family that owns the franchise are intimately familiar, since the day the Nationals drafted Harper first overall in 2010. Since then, Rizzo and former principal owner Ted Lerner has since ceded club control to his son, Mark, have emerged as the Boras whispers. From draftees like Rendon, Harper and Steven Strasburg, to splashy free agents like Jason Worth, to 25th-hour signings like Max Scherzer and Rafael Soriano, Rizzo and Lerner and the game's most powerful agent have enjoyed a mutually beneficial relationship. Heck, they even floored the industry by striking a $175 million extension for Strasburg just months before the pitcher hit free agency in 2016. Harper would be different, and everyone knew that, so each party has stuck faithfully to the script. Harper, professing his love for the district and that he'd entertain the return. Rizzo, proclaiming he and the Lerner family would like to have Harper back and offering that aforementioned $300 million extension, knowing that it would be turned down due to a lack of opt-out and no-trade clauses. Boras, well, doing Boras things. We're now approaching the point where the players must put their cards on the table. For the Nationals, that means computing how diminished their product will be without Harper. Make no mistake, the franchise is in far better position than it was several years ago, when it could offer fans the buzz of Strasburg, the promise of Harper and little else. With 4 playoff appearances in 7 years, a legitimate fan base has emerged and evolved, one that figures to keep coming back so long as the team wins, even without its first homegrown superstar. Still, there are thousands of kids in the greater DMV with Harper jerseys and jerseys in their closets and drawers. When the team disappointed, you could still head to Nationals Park and hope Harper did something exceptional. To what extent will the Nationals lose that fan should Harper depart? As for Harper, free agency is a right he has earned, and the past few months has displayed a combo of sincere wistfulness for his Nationals days and eagerness to test the market. He's about to find out how much love there is for him out there, and he'll probably like the answer. The Nationals knew this and were wise not to chase him early and often. You figure somewhere in the Lerner office or on a Rizzo hard drive, there's a best and final offer they have in mind. No sense in tossing it out there now for Boras to shop around. It's easy to surmise the Nationals have little chance should a team with some combo of resources, winning of geography think Dodgers, Cubs, Yankees blow Harper away. But what if it's a club like the Phillies or White Sox, offering Harper a bit more money than the Nationals, but little else? Only Harper and Boras know that answer for now. Can they pull it off? With a franchise value of $1.7 billion and annual revenues of $311 million, as estimated by Forbes, the Nationals certainly have the cash to pay Harper. The Lerner family also has an estimated net worth of $5 billion. With Rendon a free agent after this season also pondering a new deal with the club, the Nationals' finances could be stretched in the short term. Yet Scherzer suddenly has just 3 years remaining on his $210 million deal, with much of that money heavily deferred. The Nationals should be able to construct a market value offer for Harper, say, 12 years and $420 million in a manner palatable to the player without imperiling their long-term ledger. Will it happen? Possibly. This chase is about to get nutty. If the Nationals jump back in the fray once the crazy cash is getting tossed around, will Harper be too far along with a new suitor? Will the Nationals wait around long enough for the process to play out or pull out if they feel they're simply a $350 million safety valve? You get the sense both sides won't mind a reunion. You also get the sense there will be too much thirst for Harper's services elsewhere to make that happen.